Hi, I'm KRISTYN BURTT for LifeScript.com. Joe Montana is an NFL Hall of Fame quarterback who has lived his life as an elite athlete. He was shocked to learn he had high cholesterol and high blood pressure after his retirement. Joe and his wife Jennifer are now ambassadors for a new campaign to help promote heart health and make it a priority.
I hadn't gone to the doctor in a while after I retired, and Jen was saying, I think you should just start getting yearly physicals. And the first one I went to, I ended up being diagnosed with, 2 risk factors for heart disease. So it made me start looking around, and then I start remembering my grandfather on my mother's side passed away at 54 from a heart attack. Two of my mom's siblings had heart attacks in their early 50s. So it was there, it was prevalent, but it really, I never thought I'd have heart disease. So didn't, I understood what the issue was, but I never thought that I would be affected by it.
I think it is because you walk around and you feel healthy and all too, and it's a disease that takes a long time really to accumulate with the plaque buildup and all in the heart, and then you're really not paying attention till sometimes it's either too late or it's only too late if you pass, but otherwise you can do something about it, and just being aware at whatever age, and then putting, your getting your habits together properly of exercising and eating right and doing the things you have to do and getting those numbers checked is so important.
What I started doing on Jennifer's suggestion was, we all want to eat so much food, is start cutting back portion sizes to start with, and see that, wow, you'll see that you don't really need that much food. It is that you think you do, and then all of a sudden you start feeling better and you start making even better decisions as you go along. And then, you'll cut out this. I don't need steak. I don't need that meat, or I don't. The hardest part for me was salt shaker, because I love the salt. So getting rid of that off the table was hard. But I think those little choices and little steps, can make you make better decisions as you go along.
And it really kind of has to be a family thing, isn't it? Because you can't just have one person eating healthy and the other person not. You have kids as well.
Yeah.
Right, and that was one of the things too. As a mother, it was so important for me to let them know you're at risk for heart disease. His side of the family, my side of the family, and there's no better time to start forming great habits by making sure you're exercising all the time, making sure you're eating properly. And it's really hard. It's like talking to a wall when you've got especially 2 young sons that are very active, and it's like, I can eat whatever. But just a little bit of kind of pecking away at them and all too. I think as they get older, they'll start to realize that you really can't eat the way you've been allowed to eat on your own anyway.
Yeah, the one son, we joke, or he doesn't like anything green or anything that swims. So he's in trouble.
He wants meat.
Yeah. Fried food.
Yeah. And also when you're working out a lot too, and when you're younger, the weight doesn't stay on or anything else.
Right.
So it's just like you can be a garbage can and still be lean and everything else.
But I think the seed is planted in the back of their mind there too, that, okay, so you see it and they know he's on high blood pressure medicine and high cholesterol medicine too, so that's something they're going to have to look out for.
Well, that's important. And how did your exercise regimen change? Because, you went from an NFL career to retirement, and you have to sort of adjust, and your body has to adjust as well.
Yeah, I call it sentenced. I'm kind of sentenced to low impact and no impact kind of workouts now, just from a lot of the injuries I had while I was playing. And fortunately, we saw some older players last night at an event that I'm doing better than most of them, and I can still get around, and I can't really run much. So we do a lot of stuff, which for myself, especially on the bicycle, and Jen does also, either on the bike or stationary bikes that are really become a big part of our regiment, and it's kind of what got us in. Part of what attracted us to this campaign, Break Away from Heart Diseases. It's an awareness campaign about heart health, and great partnerships with Amgen, American Heart Association, and Schwinn, and about getting out there and being active also, and cycling is a part of that.
You really have to make lifestyle changes, and that's what we're just trying to get everybody to be aware of, and is you can make these changes, and 80% of these heart attacks and all can be prevented there just by checking your numbers, exercising, and eating right.
And if people are looking to find out more about the campaign, just get on the website, breakawayfromheartdisease.com. There's a lot of information on there.
A lot of events.
A lot of information on events that are coming up. And if you can't get involved in the events and you want to still help out, all you have to do is upload a picture of yourself either on a stationary bike or a regular bike, logging in your miles, and it kicks off or triggers a donation to the American Heart Association, and puts you in a contest to win 2 Schwinn bikes. So.
Oh, that's great.
So good.
I
Yeah.
love that.